Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday lunch. We're doing live lunch with the Eaglets and Jackie and Shadow. They are actually right there. You can see, I don't think that's Shadow. I think he just flew into the nest over here. He's checking out some stuff, so that's pretty cool. Hey, I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. You guys know what to do first, right? Go ahead and go down below if you will. Go ahead and give us that big old like that you guys normally give us, for each one of these. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. We are trying to still get some more subscribers. We're doing really well, but we need some more. So yeah, come on and join us and definitely subscribe. We are going to be here for about an hour today, so we're going to check out the Eagles, have a little lunch. I've already eaten like I normally do. I've got too much stuff to do. I got a computer next to me. I got another computer and a monitor and cameras and all that stuff I got to do with. So I'm just going to sit here and watch you guys eat. No, I'm kidding. I've already eaten everything, so I'm good. We're going to sit here and watch the Eaglets today and talk a little bit about what's going on. And yeah, this is really cool. I'll go ahead and let you see them real close up. I don't know what they're doing today, but they're doing something. I don't know. Let's see. Uh, There we go. Let you see this over here. This camera is from the Friends of BigBearValley.org. If you guys want to donate, that would be wonderful. There's a little donation thing there for you. So yeah. This is, I can't really tell right now. I believe that is Shadow that came back. Jackie was with him most, I think, all the night, last night, and that is Shadow. Shadow brought a big old branch down. You could see just below Shadow's right foot there pad. You could see the one of the little chicks there. He brought in some more sticks. He always brings in a stick and he brings in some fish. But he's not feeding the birds, the chicklets, the eaglets. Jackie feeds the eaglets. I haven't really, maybe they both feed them, but every time I've looked, I've always seen Jackie feeding them, and yep. So they can actually fly away, and the eaglets can be alone for a short period of time. They are high up in a tree, like 100-something foot up in a tree, and the nest itself is, I guess, like 5.5 to 6 foot in diameter. So that's a pretty big nest. Right now, the camera is working really well, except for the IR lights. So I don't think at night they had that fixed up yet. But you could usually see them at night, which is pretty cool. They don't see it, they don't see the light and they don't see the camera at all. But we can see them. There's also audio up there, but I think both of those things are broken now. For the last couple of weeks it's been broken. I don't know how they would get up there to fix it while they're up in the nest. I think that would be like a terrible thing to do. So they're not going to do that, obviously. So I don't care if we have sound, at least we have picture, and I'm thankful for that anyways, right? Yeah, so these guys, they've been up there. I don't know if you've been following them or not. They're kind of our local news here in Los Angeles, this area. They're up in Big Bear. So the Friends of Big Bear Valley run the camera. They're in charge of it all. They let people like us go ahead and run it on our websites if we, collab with them a little bit. And, you got to make a little donation. So they got to keep this going so they can fix the cameras and keep it going. But they've had these cameras up here for years. I think 2014, 15 is when they started. So about 10 years. Jackie and Shadow have been together for a while now. We've been coming up here, and I think I've been watching them at least for 4 of those years. From what I understand, I think, not real sure, you can look this up. The Friends of Big Bear Valley, on their website, Facebook page, and everything that they have, you can check everything out and learn the real history of it. But from what I understand is that they've been together for a long time. Jackie actually came out of this nest when she was just a baby. She's had several attempts of having chicks, eaglets, but nothing has worked except for this time. So last year they laid 3. The year before that they laid 2. I don't remember what happened the year before because I'm old. But no, I do remember that none of them hatched, unfortunately. Very, very sad. I remember the last couple years there's been so much snow up at Big Bear Valley that they were under like a foot of snow all the time. And I know with the eggs, trying to keep them nice and warm to hatch them, to incubate them, I know that had to be really hard for Jackie and Shadow. But you know, Shadow is a good daddy. You have to. Jackie had to pull his tail feathers just to get him off the eggs because he's just such a proud dad. When the eagles started coming out a couple weeks ago, the eaglets, it was kind of cool because he was sitting on them and got up while Jackie just came into the picture. She flew up onto the nest on her perch. You can see that long stick that's hanging out over there. It's a branch. Anyway, she'll fly over there, and he got up and he just bowed up his front, and he basically just started screeching really loud like, "These are my babies." Now they did have 3 eggs. 3 eggs did hatch. One of them we saw the first week that they were born. We did our lunch with them, and it really didn't work out too well for one of them. So yeah. Look, how many people do I have watching us right now? A couple. Good. Hey everybody, how we doing today? Welcome to Misfits Adventures. We're doing lunch with Jackie and Shadow. I'll go ahead and let you see me so you know that I'm here too. Bum, ba, ba, ba. There I am, look. Hey, and there they are right there. Excuse me, I had to cough there for just a second. Yeah, so we've been doing this. I've been watching them, like I said, for the last 3 or 4 years. This is the first time they've had eaglets. We're very, very proud of them up here. The community around us, everybody watches them. We all talk about them here at the RV park. It's pretty cool. I don't know. This year has been just wonderful for them to have their babies and everything else. So, yeah. Not a lot of snow up there, which is not a good thing for us, but a good thing for the eagles so they can hatch them and everything can be good. But this year was not a very good year for rain or snow. I think we had in the desert one little rain thing that we had, and it was probably a half a day of just misty rain, which was good for the desert because we need that. We don't need a pouring down rain because it doesn't go down into the sand like you think it would. It basically kind of runs off really quick, so we lose all that water. So when it soaks in May, we'll have some good pretty flowers, or probably sooner. We might be going out to, or I might be going out to a couple of the gardens around town here. I was watching the local news, and the little weather girl, she's pretty cool. She went out to a couple different places, the living gardens around here. Really neat. We'll go do that probably this weekend. I hope you enjoyed Dione. We were going to go someplace over the weekend, and we never did. Dione's car kind of just crashed on us. The battery died. She thought it was more than the battery. She tried. She had somebody helping her to get it started, jump starter, but it didn't work. So she got a ride home. I went ahead and went back down to Palm Springs area where she works, right by the airport, Lowe's, and I went ahead and got her to get her car back. We got it jump started and got it back, so it wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. So you know, that was not very good, but you know. I got the sniffles and the sneezes, so excuse me if I turn off the microphone and sneeze or cough for a few seconds here. Yeah, so we got the car fixed up. We got a battery for it. It was like $227. I went online and I was looking at all of our videos. And on episode 178 or 179 is when we actually went to Lowe's and we bought 4 big batteries. We got 2 RV batteries. They are the ones that do the trickle charge all day long and all night long, and then run our 12-volt system. We've got those last year, or 3 years, hiccuping. Anyways, so we got those back then. I think it was in 2021 is what it says on the batteries. One of the batteries, her battery said it was 2020, 8 of 2020, and I'm like, well, no, that's not when we got the batteries. I looked on my truck, and sure enough, it was, what did it say? It said, I think it said something like, I'm going to turn this down just a bit. I think it said that it was 3 of 20, which makes more sense because maybe not. I don't know. But we ended up leaving camp. Maybe that's right. Maybe we did get hers in 20. So that's probably right. It's 5-year battery? No, it's a 2-year battery. That's what the warranties are on them. But that one did last for about 4.5 years, so that's good. But what I'm trying to say is we bought the camper batteries at the same time, and we bought my truck battery at the same time. The truck battery is going to be good until probably we get up there, and then I'm going to have to exchange it and get a new one. That's going to be probably about the same price. They're pretty much, be honest, it's the same battery, I believe. Doesn't have side posts, it has top posts. Mine is a little bit more cranking hours, so I think mine's a 24, and I think hers is a 48 style battery. I don't remember. I think his a 48. So, yep. So that situation is done with. So we got to get ready to get up to go to our new jobs. I almost said where we're going. We are not going to tell you until we get up there, or we're starting to get up there. But yeah, we're going up to a place that we have never worked at. So we're not going back to Durango, unfortunately. Yeah, like I said last time, I don't think the new manager kind of wants us up there or any of the older people up there that have been there, because I think that what she wants to do is she wants to hire her own people, and I understand that. We all know what was going on. She's been there since we left, so hopefully now she knows what's going on. I think the park's in good hands with her. I think she's an awesome person, so I think she's got it. And if Henry and Carl go back, that's a great thing. Those are the 2 people that we worked with before. Really nice guys. So if they go back, that would be great. We spent 2 seasons there. That was enough, I guess. We went back up there because of the managers that we had, Deborah and Dwight. They were great people, and we really liked working for them. But when they kind of left, it kind of threw everything in a tizzy. And we all got along after they left, but there was things that were being done that probably shouldn't have been done, but people just didn't care because there wasn't a manager there. So, one of those things. What do you do, Anyways, so we're going to go up work camping. We're going to leave here probably around the 20th of next month, so we've got about 3 weeks left. Meanwhile, I've got a couple open boxes still to do. I did one. And I haven't got it out yet. I'm going to put them all out in another week or so. Put them all out together pretty much. They are with the company that's called RVmate, and RVmate has all sorts of neat stuff. All for RVs, basically. They sent us 3 different products. They sent us some stackable blocks that you can drive on to raise your camper to level it. So they're leveling blocks. They also sent us some tire covers that are really probably the nicest tire covers I've ever had or ever seen. They basically are a really thick black plastic. The inside of them have a nice kind of a velour or a really soft kind of a material. Basically, you just put them over your tires, and it's 1 for each side, so there's only 2 and not 4 that you have to do. So that's pretty cool. They make them for RVs, Class A's, and I just think Class A's maybe, and campers is what they make them for. I'll have to check that out again. But yeah, I haven't finished all the video yet, but that's almost done. They're really super nice, super durable, and they come with a bag. I mean, come on, really? They come with a bag? All their products seem to come with a bag to put their stuff in. The blocks came with a bag. We have a hose from them. The hose looks really super durable. They asked me what color I wanted, blue, white, or green. I said I wanted green, thank you. To match our green filter that we got from them also. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Wonder where he's going, looking for mom, I guess. I don't see any fish in the nest here. We're going to change subject here just a little bit. I'm going to just zoom in on them real quick. Let me see. You can see the chicks right here breathing. They're sleeping. Usually by 12, oh, that one's hungry. It's got its mouth open crying. Mom, Dad, where are you? Yeah, so what's going on now? Usually yesterday I was looking at them too, and about 12:15, 12:30, they actually went out, came back, and they were feeding them. So we get to see feeding time today, hopefully. That's so cool to see these guys. The Friends of Big Bear Valley, they actually will zoom in sometimes on them and get real good close-ups of them. That's really neat. This is all live from them. I am piggybacking off of their website, which we are allowed to do because they put it out there for everybody. The only thing that they do ask is to promote them, which we do. The Friends of BigBearValley.org is their names. Go check them out. It's on YouTube. They have a Facebook account also that you can go ahead and donate to if you would like to. These eaglets were born a couple weeks ago, so they're pretty small, and you could see two of them. I know we had three. One of them passed. After we video with them on that Wednesday, the first Wednesday, they were born, I think, over the weekend. The last one came out, I think, like that Sunday. And, yep, that last one, I think, is the one that actually perished. I don't know what happened, but that's why they have 3 eggs or 4 eggs or whatever, because then, you know, at least they're going to get one out of them, all of them, if something happens. So, yeah, these guys are so cool. How could you not like this? So, welcome to lunch with Misfits Adventures, guys. We are here, and we are watching right now some little eaglets. This is Jackie and Shadow's eaglets that they just had. This is their first babies that they've had since they've been together. Find out that eagles are meant to be together for their whole life. They met each other. I think Jackie was actually with somebody else at first. They don't know. They name everybody, of course. But Jackie had a mate, and then Shadow came into the picture and kicked the mate out of the picture. And after a while, the mate came back a couple times, kind of every season type of a thing. And from what I understand is that Shadow just said, no way, man, this is my woman, and you're not going to take her. So they've been together. They've tried to have babies. They've tried and tried and tried to lay eggs, and they've laid them. None of them has hatched. Whether somebody's not fertile or not, we didn't know, or maybe it was too cold. I don't know. I'm sure the scientists know. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy watching this and just appreciating it and enjoying it. But no, they have, you know, they finally had their babies. So this year we're celebrating them, man, and this has just been awesome. Been waiting for this for 3 years. These two, they're a trip to watch them together. One pushes on the other one, and I think it's the big one that's laying down that you really can't see its head. Yeah, look at the little one that's popping its head up and stuff. I think that's the second one that came out, and I think the first one that came out is the big one that's laying down on top of the other one. It's like, get off of me. Oh, got up. I'm just worried they're going to try to fly, or not fly, they can't fly, but actually try to jump out or walk around. They've been walking around in it. Yesterday I saw them doing that, and that was kind of neat. So, yeah. So we're watching the Eagle Cam from BigBearValley.org. They put this camera up for us all. They are really great people. If you guys can contribute to them, that would be really nice. They would appreciate it. We would also. Try to give to them and keep this camera running. It's a 4K camera that's up in a tree. They take good care of it. It actually has night camera vision, and it also has, let me get in the picture here. It also has sound, but the sound and the night vision aren't working. They can't go up and fix it yet because of the eagles are up there. We don't want them to go up there yet. That would not be good. I don't think Jackie and Shadow would appreciate them getting up there. They don't even know that is theirs, that there's a camera on them all the time. So they can't see the light, the IR light. It's an infrared light. It's not in their spectrum to see it. We can't see it either, but it makes the camera see it. So we can see from the camera. So that's a good thing. So yeah, this is lunch, live lunch Wednesdays. You guys got to come back and see us next week if you are kind of missing this and watching this on the repeat of it. Definitely check it out. We don't have very many people watching us. It's Wednesday. Maybe it's not a good day to do this. Tune in, chime in, and tell me what you think of Wednesday's lunch because I don't know. I've been doing it now for a couple weeks and. It's been pretty cool. I'm enjoying doing it anyways. We got 3 people watching us, 4 people watching us now. Cool. Yay! All right, guys. Let's check them out. The birds. Let's hope they don't fall out of the nest. They're walking around right now. We'll move this over just a little bit and I'll let you see them. Yeah, I hope they don't fall out. Now that's a big old nest. That's 6 foot in diameter, 5.5 to 6 foot, they say. So that is so cool. Friends of BigBearValley.org is the camera. It's on YouTube. It's on live 24 hours a day. If you guys want to donate and check them out, that would be a really good thing to do. They would appreciate some money, and I know that I would appreciate it because I like watching them too. More people that donate to them, the more that we can get it. They're a nonprofit. There's a couple doctors, scientists, biologists, or whatever they are that go up there and they fix the camera and they do all this stuff for it. So, they do all this because of the goodness of their hearts. They're not getting paid to do this. All the money goes to all the birds and all the activities that they do for Jackie and Shadow. Now, there's 2 cameras. We don't have the other camera usually up. The other camera is it's on another tree next to this tree or close by this tree, and the camera kind of shoots over so we can see somebody can see when the eagles are coming. I don't know if Jackie or Shadow kind of hang out on that tree when they're not in the nest. I don't know when actually when Jackie is on the nest feeding the chicks, they disappear. One of them disappears. I haven't really seen both of them in the nest at the same time, sleeping overnight. I think they take turns protecting each other or something. So one stays awake and kind of in earshot of their mate, and then they can come if something happens. I know the crows are around, the ravens. They've been really super bad over the last couple weeks. And they actually killed one and fed it to their babies, so that was pretty cool. There was one raven that kept on bothering them, trying to get to the eggs, and well, he's no longer going to do that anymore. They actually have a couple friends that live in the tree with them, fauna, something like that. It's a little chipmunk or a flying squirrel, somebody said. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and Fauna, this flying squirrel, actually got up in the nest, and Jackie, this was like last year, Jackie was, on top of the eggs. There was a pile of snow, and Fauna wanted to get to the other side of the nest. So what did he do, or she do? She jumped off of Jackie's back from one side of the nest into the middle onto Jackie's back, and then jumped over to the other side. It all took a couple seconds, but oh my goodness gracious, was it awful, because Jackie just didn't know what the heck was going on. But I don't know if Jackie's eaten that little flying squirrel / chipmunk, whatever it is, but I guess it's their friends. I have no idea. It's kind of weird, because if you can go look at this camera later on after they leave the nest and they fly around for the summer and they're doing other things, but they always come back to this nest together as a family unit. So now they're going to have to stay here all summer in Big Bear. They'll be flying around, and yeah, and we got the eaglets too. I should look up and see how long it's going to take the eaglets to after a baby eaglet is born, how long before they fly? That's what I'm asking. Google search. Google search says baby eaglets or eaglets or eaglets, eagles or eaglets. That doesn't make any sense. Typically take up to leave the nest 10 to 13 weeks after hatching. So they've got about another 8 weeks, 9 weeks, and they'll be learning how to fly. So that's pretty cool. 10 to 13 weeks. Wow. It says, here's more details. Look at the eaglet's development. Hatching and nest life. Eaglets hatch after 35 days of incubation and remain in the nest for 10 to 13 weeks. It goes into a whole bunch of other stuff. Hunting skills, dispersals. Young eaglets typically disperse from the nest territory approximately 6 weeks after fledging. Fledging is a process, is often graduated start of the branching leaves. Okay, leaving the nest but staying in the tree before taking their first flight. So I guess they kind of little by little go out and check the waters and see if they can jump off the cliff before they can fly. But they kind of fly around the tree, I guess, first, or around the tree. And then it says post-fledging. After fledging, young eaglets remain in the vicinity of the nest for several weeks, continuing to rely on their parents for food, because they don't know how to hunt yet. So that's where this comes in next. So dispersal, we already read that. It's a young eagle typically disappears from the nest territory for approximately 6 weeks after fledging. So finally they leave the nest and they try to go find themselves. Takes about 4 to 12 weeks, for a young eaglet to start hunting successfully. And specifies hunting skills takes years to develop. Parent eagles continue to provide food and care for their young for several weeks after fledging, or whatever it is. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Size difference. Male eaglets are smaller and reach their terminal size faster than females. Okay. Tending to the male making their first flight earlier than females. So the males are smaller than the males are smaller than the females. They mature faster and they fly faster. Unlike in humans, women or the female usually grow faster, taller, and usually are smarter than the male species, I think. Yeah, for sure. In most situations. Not all. Sorry, guys. Well, that was pretty cool, huh? Learned a little bit about eagles. Huh? How long... How do mother eaglets teach their babies to fly? Somebody just asked me. Well, how do they do that? They don't actually actively teach their baby eagles to fly. Instead, they encourage and facilitate the natural instinct to fly by allowing them to practice and gradually venture further from the nest. Isn't that what we all do in life with our kids, you know? Our kids kind of get out. I know I did. I mean, I got out. I wanted to go get my wings out and go check things out in the world, so I left, you know. I came back because, hey, you know, it was a little scary, and then I left again, you know. I guess we all kind of do that. I guess that's all instinct, right, from the bird life. Hey, look, somebody came back. Did they have a fish in their claws? Let's see who that is. I can't see. How you can tell who is who? Jackie on her right eye, or above her right eye, has a... oh, got a fish. Good. Has a little spot, little gray spot on it. I'm just checking out what they're doing. And the little gray spot is how I can tell. Before that, you could tell Jackie from shadow, male from female, because... Oop, there was a poop. They poop before they eat, so they got room in their tummies, because their tummies are so small. You can see now they're eating. Feeding time. Now we got lunchtime, and it's usually about the same time every day. It was about a quarter after, 20 minutes after last week also. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yesterday it was the same thing. So that's why I've been doing these lunches. That is Shadow. Nope, I take that back. That is Jackie. That is the female, so we get to finally see Jackie. I have no sound on, guys, so hopefully the sound is working. I don't know if you can hear them or not. Like I said, the sound on the Nest cameras are not working. They have sound on the other tree cam that's near them, so I think they have that on instead. Oh, look, they're zooming in so we can see a little better. Thank you. Yeah, so this is lunch with Jackie and Shadow and the eaglets. They're starting to name the two that are left. We got a big guy there and a little guy there. I don't know if they're males or females. I just read to you that the bigger they are usually the female, and the smaller they are is the male. Now that one just shot off a turd. I'm sorry, excuse us. But you know, that's what they do, and we're in their house. So yeah, they don't have a bathroom. They just shoot it off the side of the bird's nest. That's what they do. At least they do that. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see which ones are which. Who's who, and what's a female and what's not a female. I know there's ways to tell besides the size and everything else. Right now it's too early to really tell, I'm sure. But yeah, so Dione says they're starting to try to name the eaglets. So guys, we are here with Jackie feeding the birds, hey? These are her eaglets. Jackie and Shadow were up at the Eagle Cam. The Friends of Big Bear Valley.org put it up. Please donate to their cause. I really would appreciate it, and so would they. Yeah, we get to have lunch with some eagles. How cool is that, guys? I got a few folks watching me now. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Tell your friends. Do this every Wednesday for another couple weeks until we leave here. We might do it when we're on the road. I'm not sure yet. It depends on if we can get this all set up. This is really easy for me to do. Doesn't cost me any gas money, and I can sit here for lunch with you guys. We can get a good hour video out, sit and chat for a little bit, and watch some beautiful eagles. I mean, there's nothing better than that in life, huh? Jackie was a little hungry too. I know the first couple days when the eaglets were hatched, they had, let's see, they had a raven or a crow, dead crow. They had 2 or 3 fish tail. I mean, they had everything up there for them. And basically, as soon as they came out, she was trying to feed them some of these huge pieces. And I mean, you know, she's a new mommy, I guess, because I don't think she's ever had a baby. But yeah, I mean, she didn't know what she was doing at first, and figured out, okay, well, this has got to be a little smaller, maybe. Oh, look who's there! There's Shadow. So Shadow came in with a stick. Oh no, he came in with a fish too. All right. So they got lots of fish. So they went fishing this morning. Thank you, fish, for feeding our eagles. We appreciate you, fish. Oh, wow, that's cool. So you saw that coming in. That was Shadow coming in. Usually he has a branch in his beak, and he usually has a fish in his tenons, his little claws. How cool is that? That is so cool. If you're just joining us, welcome to our live Wednesday stream. Friends of Big Bear Valley's Eagle Cam. Having lunch with the Eagles today. This is live. Their time is 22 minutes after 12 o'clock their time. Glad you guys could come and join us for lunch. If you're watching this later on in the afternoon or evening hours, welcome, welcome, guys. We're going to be doing this for the next couple weeks until we leave here. We have another, about 3 or 4 weeks here, so that'll give us some time to see them raise up and have some lunch with them every Wednesday. So check that out with us, okay, guys? We go live every Wednesday. Now that one got lots of food, all happy now, tummy's full. Time to go back to bed. We got a little overcast day today. The wind is picking up. We got about 20-mile-an-hour winds this afternoon. The desert has lots of sand warnings. Excuse me. And that is Jackie. You can see Jackie. Shadow brought up a fish. Oh, there you go. So, like I said, how you could tell Jackie from Shadow, the two parents, is the little spot above the eye of Jackie. So, yep, barely could see it just then. That beak is very, very, very sharp. Can rip that thing totally apart. Talons are really sharp too. Claws, man. I wouldn't want an eagle to attack me. Nope, nope, nope. There you go, see? So we're having lunch with Mike today and the Eagles. I'm Mike. There's Jackie. Shadow is, I think Shadow just flew off. Or he's out of camera shot. This is the Eagle Cam. The Friends of BigBearValley.org. They have this up in the tree in Big Bear, California, right outside of Los Angeles. This is our local birds. We've been watching them here for years and years. Supposedly this camera's been up since 2015, up in this nest. Jackie came from this nest. Shadow came in a couple years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I think Jackie had somebody else then. They supposedly mate for life, but I don't know who Jackie had. But supposedly Jackie had a mate. And then Shadow came in the picture, and Shadow chased Jackie's mate out. So that was pretty cool. He said, "Nope, that's my woman," Shadow said. And the other one got booted out. Came back, I think, the next year, and Shadow was still there. So, yep. Maybe they're all friends now. Well, here I am, guys. Here are the eaglets. I'm glad you guys can join us today. I am Michael, Misfits Adventures. This is our Wednesday live lunch with we do the streaming with the eaglets since they've been born, and I'm having a ball with it. So I hope you guys are enjoying all this. Life is good up here. We are in Desert Hot Springs here near Palm Springs. Right outside of Palm Springs off of the I-10. We are up here at a RV park that is a 55 and over park. And we've been here since, let's see, the middle of September. I work here, and Dione, I am the guard at the gate at the guard. Yeah, I'm the dude at the gate that lets people in, make sure nobody bad comes in. And Dione is working over at Lowe's to get some cash because I don't get paid at this gig. So, yeah, we're here. It's a nice little park. It's 55 and over. They have a beautiful swimming pool. They actually have a hot tub. They have pickleball and bocce ball and activities every week. Dances, Valentine's dance. They had a Thanksgiving dance. They had a Halloween dance costume thing. They had one for New Year's Eve. They had a St. Patrick's Day the other night. They always have bands for them and everything else. So it's a nice little park. They've been here for years and years and years. It's a well-established, green, well-maintained park. It's called the Sands. You guys got to come out here and check it out if you're in the area and an RVer. We really actually don't take short-term people. If you want to come and spend the whole winter here, you're welcome to. They do run some specials if you pay all up at once for the time you're going to be here, which is really pretty much probably the best deal in the whole valley here, the Coachella Valley. We are in Los Angeles, or near Los Angeles. I think this is a perfect spot, except for this year for us. Last year I was broke because I wasn't working and didn't have any money. This year I'm broke and don't have any money, so I haven't gone down into LA. But I wanted to because that's where I was raised, and I'd like to go down and take the metro into downtown and do all that stuff. But because of the fires and everything else down there, we have not been. So we might have to do that later before we leave, or maybe not even do it at all and come back next year and do it. We did it. You want to see some videos? We did do it for the first time. I have not been to LA in such a long time. We went to LA 3 years ago when we were staying at my sister's property. I was looking at some videos of that. I'm trying to go through all our videos right now, guys. Our videos are SEO is what they're telling me I need to do to most of my videos so that the algorithm, which is still silly, so the algorithm can see it, so the algorithm can say, hey, this is good for so-and-so because they like this kind of video. So that's how actually YouTube works. YouTube works by, if I pick a video and I go to that video and then I pick another video and it's pretty much the same kind of video, YouTube, the algorithm says, hey, he likes those kind of videos. So if you, especially if you like it, if you share the video, if you go back and watch it again, if you subscribe to the video, then it says, hey, he likes this video. We're going to send him this video all the time. Or videos like this video. So then they'll send you a lot of videos. It depends on what you like and who you are and everything else. But I got a lot of guys watching us. That's who the people that watch us are. Mostly older guys like me who watch us. And I really appreciate everyone who watches us. I've got a bunch of people here in the park that watch us. The Bobs watch us. Hey, Bobs, how you guys doing? Shout out to them. But yeah, you know, I'm trying to get more and more people to be able to see some of the videos we do. What happens is we get somebody that says to us, hey, great videos. We're really a big fan, but you know, you need some work on them. We need to do the CEO on them, or SEO, excuse me. And I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? So it's a search engine optimization is what it is. So these people from, I don't know, foreign countries. They could be from Pakistan, mostly from those countries there. The techie guys, they want to get on and they want to come on and, oh, well, we'll do it for free. They don't do it for anything for free, I'm sure. But they said they were going to go fix all my videos and do that and help me out. And, you know, and I ask, and everybody tells me don't do it because these people are crooks and they'll try to get into everything you got and blah, blah, blah. So we haven't done it. But it bothers me that they keep saying that I need to do these things. So there's a couple things that I've been doing, and one of them is, I'll show you here. If I do it on my PC, it actually, it won't let me do it on my, well, it lets me do it on my PC, but I have to buy it, okay, the same company. And what it is, it's a keep saying C, it's an SEO checker, okay? So I hit it, comes up, I type in our web address, and yeah, it comes up. Here, let me show you. It says right now that we have 66%. So it's an audit is what it does. If I scroll up, you can see it tells me what my meta information is, page quality. Now, this is on our YouTube page, okay? If I go up a little further, it tells you all. And then it says improvements that I've got to do. So these, oops, let me pull it a little steadier for you. Get over here like that. So these I keep saying C, SEO checks. It says add an H1 header. I've been doing all this stuff like it says, and nothing has actually fixed itself. So this is what it tells me to do. It tells me to do all this stuff here. So yeah, so I got that going on. I also have one for the website. So that's a 66. They tell me an 80 is really good or higher. So I'm going to do one for the website that we have. And I'm going to get out of everything here. All right, so I will go over to the website and do it now. If you don't know, the website is misfitsadventures.com. On it, we have all sorts of stuff on there. You can get onto YouTube there from there. You can see all of our videos from there that are on YouTube. You can leave comments. You can buy stuff on our website. We do have our Amazon page since we are associates, Amazon associates now. And yeah, so you can do all that on there. But this is what it says on mine. So metadata is at 99. I don't know if anybody knows what this is, but this is pretty cool. Page quality is okay. Page structure is okay. All this is good. External is nothing. I don't know why I don't have any external. It says to remove an empty, bold, and strong tag from this page. And then everything's good, everything's good, everything's good. So my domain name, it asked me if I would like to put some more domain names down, and I really don't want to put any more domain names down. So Misfits Adventures is our name, and it's been our name for 9 years now. So yeah, going on 8 years. But I had it for a year before that. I also have another domain name that is, if anybody is interested, it's called Hell's Steakhouse. I was in the restaurant business for a long time in my life. And, hold on, let me get my shirt fixed. I can't stand this shirt. Okay. Anyways, I need one of those shirts that don't stretch. Plus, I've lost weight, and this is a 4X, and I don't wear 4Xs. I wear like a 2X now. So this is way too big for me. But anyways, structured. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. I'm old. Anyways, the SEO on the web page is good. I've built it from scratch. I know it's good. I know that everything works on it, and I know it's good. On YouTube itself, there's things that are out of my hands, I guess, but I've tried to do everything that I know possible to make it work better, but I don't know how much that actually even matters. So we were talking about domain names. Misfits Adventures is our domain name. I have a couple other ones that I could have used, and I still kind of use, but I haven't paid for them. But I know that they're still free, that I can go get them anytime. But if you went to go sell a domain name, I guess Misfits Adventures, if you look it up, I think it's like $700 right now, or $600 for the name itself, so it's worth something. I don't know why or what, but that's what it is, which I guess is pretty cool. But anyways, the other place, I was a chef for a long time. I was on a grill cooking on a Saturday night. It was hot as hell. I think I had 50 million steaks on the grill at a time. I mean, literally, I think there was probably 25 steaks or 30 steaks on the grill that I was cooking. Really busy night. And I just looked and I went, man, this is hell. I'm sitting here sweating my butt off on the hot grill cooking food. Oh my God, am I going to ever get this done? And, it was one of those nights. And I thought about Hell's Steakhouse right after that. This was way before Gordon Ramsay and Hell's Kitchen and all that other crap. I mean, way before it. It was in 2000. Hell's Steakhouse came about, and actually went to college and got a new degree, a business degree and marketing degree in Hell's Steakhouse. So was going to be my restaurant. And then Hurricane Katrina in 2005 came. We were living in Mississippi. I was going to have it on the coast. It was going to have a big venue for live entertainment, blues on the coast, and just about everything, steak, seafood, all that stuff. It's going to have a patio in the back, so you can go outside at night in the summertime and, enjoy yourselves. It was going to be really neat, and I had money saved. I had everything, and then Hurricane Katrina came, and I was going to graduate in 2006, which I ended up doing with honors, 4.0. Yep, so all that money ended up going for living and paying things off, and some of that money went back into what we're doing now. So, yep, had to leave Mississippi and had to retire. So 2005 was not a good time for us 20 years ago. In September, we were there. I was there in Pascagoula, Mississippi. My apartment, the roof kind of blew off and all that stuff happened, and yeah. Bad memories. Haven't been back to Mississippi in 7 years. Somebody just asked me about Mississippi. Haven't been back for 7 years. We'll go back soon. Maybe I have no need to go back. All my kids are out of there. They all left. I have an ex-wife there and some friends, and that's about it. Dione does have her family there. She has her mom and her dad and her son there. Aaron. Hello, Aaron. How you doing, buddy? Aaron is a chef, and he is now a butcher at a big grocery chain store. I love to cut meat, so I know he's probably having a fun time. I really do. I used to work at a butcher shop at a restaurant called the Butcher Shop. They have one in Florida, and they also have one in Tennessee someplace. But it was really neat. It was really good food. Really good steaks, all prime beef that we served. And we had fillets. We had porterhouse or T-bones. We had sirloin. I think we had ribeyes also. And New York strips as well we had also there too. So yeah, it was a nice restaurant. We had no hamburgers, so when you get down to all the scrap meat, we would take it and grind it. He'd let us the manager would let us take it home. Whatever, I'd package it up for people. And then we decided, everybody had a freezer full of meat after a couple months of working there. So it's like, can we get this to homeless shelters? So we would give like 20 pounds of really good meat to homeless shelters, ground hamburger, from the filet mignons and the T-bones and the sirloins and the ribeyes, the caps and all that stuff. I'm sure they liked it. I know I liked it when I took it home. I'd buy like 10 pounds of it, bring it home and bag it all up and put it in the refrigerator, make chili out of it and hamburgers for the kids and everything else back in the day. So this was a while ago. I lived in Pascagoula, Mississippi for 20 years. Left there actually 19 years because I left 1 year early. I met a beautiful woman named Dione, and she's with me now. So we argue and fight and gripe at each other all the time, but we do love each other. And I don't know what I would do without her, and I don't think she would know what to do without me. So yeah, one of those things. Well, we're here at lunch with Jackie and Shadow. That's Shadow feeding them, as you can see. Yeah. This is pretty cool, guys. I love these little eaglets. They're so cute. We've been waiting for them to come up for such a long time. It's just so nice to see them. How's the quality, guys? Is everything okay here? Give us a thumbs up if you think it's good. Give us a chat, say something to us. Say hello. Really don't have but 2 people on here, and they're probably on their cell phone at work or something else like that. Can't be bothered with me right now. But I'm going to let you guys see these beautiful eaglets. And that's Jackie. I'll go ahead and zoom in on all of them. Thanks, Mom, for the food. We appreciate you. That's what he's saying now. I love these little guys. They're so cool, man. I keep saying that, but having a camera up in a tree for this, all the kids, all the science projects, all the science teachers that are digging this right now, they could, this is a 24-hour feed on YouTube. The Friends of Big Bear Valley put it out.org. It is a wonderful group of people. They have a Facebook account. You can see all about them every day. If you actually get on their YouTube channel without us, you can go in and see the chat there and everything else. And if you join their chat and join their circle and donate some money, it's a really good thing, man. They take care of these eagles and watch over them and protect them. It's our national bird, right? We got to do that. We got to take care of our national bird. That's them zooming in and out of the picture. That is Jackie. She is a beautiful, beautiful bird. I'm going to ask something on my phone of how old Jackie is. How old is Jackie? So, Jackie, the female bald eagle, who resides in Big Bear Lake, is estimated to be, are you ready? As of March 26, 2025, 13 years old. So I don't know when Jackie's birthday is. I'm assuming it's probably this time of year. This is Jackie's nest. So 13 years ago, Jackie was raised in that nest. That is so cool. Let's read more about Jackie. Here's a breakdown. Jackie was born around 2012. Location: Jackie's mate, Shadow, live in Big Bear in San Bernardino County. Public interest: Jackie and Shadow have been live streams by the Friends of Big Bear Valley.org since 2018, drawing attention from the wildlife enthusiasts. The nest: Jackie took over the old nest with the cam on it, along with a mate that Forest Service named Mr. B. So Mr. B was the other eagle that Jackie hung around with before Shadow. That's pretty cool. Jackie and Shadow have 5 chicks hatched. Oh, they have had some patched. I did not know that. With 3 surviving to filging, F-I-F-L, filging, E-D-G-I-N-G, yeah, filging. Yep, I'm looking on, right now I'm looking on Wikipedia about them. Somebody asked on this Wikipedia page, it says, did Jackie have a mate before Shadow? And it's like, yes, before Jackie it was named Mr. B, who was present at the nest with the live stream cam in 2017. So when we were watching in 2017, when we first started doing this, we actually came out to California. I don't know if this camera was up. I kind of remember seeing it back then. But yeah, we started 2017, and the camera started in the spring of 2017, I guess. Okay, the early years of Jackie, it says, Jackie believed to be the first bald-eagled chick hatched in Big Bear Valley in the 2012, initially named Jack and later renamed Jackie. So they thought Jack was Jackie, or Jackie was Jack, a boy, but it was actually a female. And then Shadow came in the picture. Okay, we're talking now what happened to Jackie's baby. It says, what happened to Shadow and Jackie's baby? One of the 3 viral bald eagle babies that in California died following a severe snowstorm, winter storm. Friends of Big Bear Valley .org, a nonprofit organization streaming 24/7 live footage of the bald eagles, Jackie and Shadow, and their eaglets on YouTube, confirmed the eaglet's death on ABC News. That's so sad. Yeah, if you watch 3 weeks ago when the eaglets were born, the last one that was hatched finally came out, or the last one out of the 3 eggs came out, and they call that pipping when they are inside trying to crack the egg open. I'm learning all these things. Thanks to the friends of Big Bear Valley, we can all learn. But anyways, they pip the egg out, so they get out. And they had 3 of them. And actually, Jackie was gone. Shadow was on the birds, was waiting for them to get off. It was earlier in the morning. It wasn't live. It was live, but it wasn't live. It was probably a couple hours earlier. Shadow left. Jackie was there with them, feeding them. When Shadow came back, he brought a stick like he does. He actually, I think, raked it over the babies by, just kind of pulling it over the babies, and the little baby actually got caught up in it and had a stick shoved down its throat, it looked like. That's what it looked like to me. I could be wrong, but if you go back and watch the video that we have, they actually have a close-up of Jackie feeding the 2 other chicks and this chick not being able to eat. But I don't know. It was really small. It had just was born on Sunday, and this was Wednesday when we did the live stream like we've been doing. So, yeah. I don't think it was his fault. I just, it's nature. This is what happens. They usually have 3 or 4. Well, they usually have more eggs than they need, and usually a couple of them will last, So, yeah, I don't know, guys. That's Jackie checking out the area, seeing what's going on. It is a sunny day out. Now I think the clouds are dissipating. It is a little windy still down here in Desert Hot Springs. As the crow flies, or the eagle flies, I would say, we were only probably about a good 15 minutes away. They're just up in the mountains around us. So, yeah. So you can check these guys out on the Friends of BigBearValley.org's cameras. Donate to them, please. Check us out every day. We got a video coming out. We have a short. We have this on Wednesdays for right now, and we got a regular video that came out. Every Sunday we have that video. Please give us a big like if you guys will. We really would appreciate that. Go ahead and subscribe to us if you haven't already. So and if you ring that bell that's there, you get notifications every week that we have a video, guys. So you know you can do all that too. Yeah. Ruffled her feathers up a little bit. All right, this has been really a good lunch. Hope you guys had a good lunch too. We've been on now for an hour and 16 minutes. I've had like 3 or 4 people on coming in and out. Hope you guys can hear me. I hope this has been good. I hope this wasn't a waste of time, because I don't think it ever is when you're looking at some beautiful eagles. Yep, definitely. Definitely. You got to come back next Wednesday for us. Come back and check out the Eagle Cam with us for lunch. It'll be Jackie and Shadow again. You learned a little bit about him today. And if you're here and you're seeing this later on, rebroadcast out, hey guys, come back and see us next Wednesday. Come on for the live feed. I'll be here at a little bit before 12 o'clock to start things off. We'll get it rolling. I'm getting better at it, so we can do this at a fly. Also, maybe when we leave, I do have my Starlink. Unfortunately, I do have it still until we get up there. I'm trying to get rid of it, but I haven't yet. I don't even know why I'm going to get rid of it, but I'm going to get rid of it because of Elon Musk. I don't like the guy anymore, I guess. It's just, you know, if somebody builds something and it's that good, and then you go doing other things and screwing up other people's crap, that's not good. Yeah, so I'm disappointed in all that. But anyways, yeah, so what I was going to say is, as long as we have the Starlink or whatever internet that we do have, and we have our little battery box that's sitting next to me right here, our little Blue Yeti, we can go anywhere with our solar panels, plug in our monitors and our laptop, and I can do this live stream anywhere. And I can be up on a mountaintop and do it, as long as I can get the battery box up there and the Starlink up there, which is pretty easy to do. So we might do this on the road too. We're not sure. We have to be where we have to be for the summer. It's our summer job, summer camp. We've got new summer camp coming. It's a private park. It's not a public park, so it's I don't have to put people in spots, don't have to do all that stuff, but we are going to be cleaning lots of bathrooms, raking and picking up and doing all that good stuff, trash runs and all that. I think there's about 15 of us or so. I'm not real sure. Had a couple of interviews. They wrote us the other day and told us, hey, you guys coming up, right? And yep, we are. We can't wait. Matter of fact, there's a person that works here, a couple that work here, and they're going up also. So, yeah. People from here going up there is kind of neat. So we already know somebody. They got the job first. The job came up on the place that we always go look for jobs at. And they answered it, put their resume in right away like I did. They got called back, and I didn't call them back as fast as I should have. Dione had to work, so they were both off that day, and they got their interview right off, and I had to wait for Dione to come home because she was working down at Lowe's, and she came home, or she was off that day. They gave us a call at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we had our interview, and really nice folks, really beautiful park, big park. But I'm not going to tell you where it's at, but we're going to be up in the mountains, and you guys are going to be absolutely thrilled. Yep, you are. You're going to say, wow, that's a really neat place, you guys. Where'd you go? How'd you get that job? Yeah. Well, they're going to pay us free laundry and propane at cost, that sort of thing. I do have my, hopefully I think I still am certified in California. I know I'm certified in Colorado, but this is going to be in California for propane. So yeah, it's going to be a fun summer. Where we're going to be, we'll be close to a couple different cities, but we'll be up in the mountains. We'll be 6,000 feet. Someplace I have been, I took Dione there, but Dione has never been there. I live close by there. Little hints. Anyways, guys, yeah, so we we'll have fun this summer. The people are going to be great. The lady that I work with here, like I said, they're going, her and her spouse, and they're really super nice. So, like I said, we have friends there. So it's going to be a win-win for us, I think. We will leave here. They're going to leave earlier. They're going to leave probably around the 7th. They got some people to cover their shifts here for them. I'm going to work out. My last shift is on the 15th or 16th. I'll probably work that out for her. And then I think what we're going to do is, excuse me for bumping the microphone if that, I bumped it. Okay, I didn't know if you bump it or it does anything or not. Anyways, we have to be up there at least by the 30th. I would like to be up there at least by the 25th or 27th, around that time. We're going to go up 395 to go up to Northern California, so in Washington area or Oregon area. And yeah, so you guys can guess where we're going, but I'm not going to tell you yet. Write it down if you think you know. Write it down below. Yeah, if you think you know where we're going to go, write it down. And if you already do know, and I know you know, don't write it down. All right, guys, I got a few minutes here. I'm going to drink my Tangerine Natural Essenced LaCroix water. I got 2 hours before we got to go to work. We got lots of projects to do. Before I go, I got to tell you some things. I got lots of projects to do here at home. Our toilet no longer works. The valve, it all kind of works. It's all broken. There's a piece that's broken. I went and called Nomadic and talked to them. The lady sent me out she sent me an email with a little QR code thing on it that had a parts list, and the things we need are not on it. I need a new pedal, and I need a ball flap. When you push down on a RV toilet, since it's a gravity toilet and right underneath it is the tank that it falls into, it just basically is a hole. What it does, it has a little flapper that moves. When you push your foot on the pedal, it moves over like that, opens up the hole, and has a spring on it, so when you release it, it shuts itself off really quick and then fills up with water. So at the same time as you're pushing down on the pedal, the ball opens up the hole, your poop goes down or your pee goes down, right? Sewer goes down, and then water also goes and fills the bowl. There's a gasket that little ball thing that's in there. It's not really a ball. It's kind of a half dome shaped thing. There's a piece of rubber gasket that's in there. That silicone is supposed to be applied every once in a while. You're supposed to just put it around the rim of it, and and then shut it and open it, because it wears out the top or it wears out the seal, and water won't stay in the commode bowl in an RV toilet. So that's the reason that happens. I went and bought all new parts except for the little ball flap and the springy thing with the pedal, foot pedal. There's a cartridge that goes into the newer ones. We bought ours when we first got the camper when we were up in Oregon. That again, it was in 2021. So I guess the newer models has a cartridge. Ours is the 320 model toilet by Nomadic. It's a porcelain toilet on top, plastic on the bottom, but it has a spring in it that has a cartridge. The older ones do. Ours just has a spring in the foot pedal that goes in these slots, so when you push it, the spring kind of gets activated and it will flop back to that position, and then it pushes a button on, or pushes something onto the valve that opens up the water that goes through the bowl like a toilet would, around the bowl, and then goes down into the drain. So so that's all that. So we got that all working on. I've got to take it all apart. I got parts, but the parts that I got I don't think are going to work, so we don't know what to do. We might end up just buying a new toilet, which is $327. And after buying a new battery, and I'm going to have to buy a battery from mine, I know I'm getting money back from from my income tax, state taxes from Colorado, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough money to get up there and all that stuff. But once again, we'll be broke, and if hopefully Social Security lasts. Don't know about that either. Well, anyways, guys, I will talk to you all later. It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I got 2 hours to get to work. I got some things to do, things to put away and things to gather and all that stuff before going to work. And I got some things to do online with this stuff. So, hey, thank you guys for joining us today. You know, this was a really nice lunch. Wednesdays, live lunch Wednesdays with Shadow and Jackie and the Eaglets. Come next week. We'll be back here, right back here again. So same time, same place. So check us out then too, guys, okay? We've only had like 3 or 4 people on here. Dione left right when I started this. She had to go to work. So she actually just got to work when she was on the road when I started. So guys, check us out. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful time and a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. I'll let you look at the birds for a few seconds longer. How's that sound? Here are the eaglets. I'll see what Jackie's doing. All right, guys. Bye now. We'll see you next week, okay? Check out Sunday's videos. We do have a short every day, so check our shorts out too, okay? All right, guys. Bye now.